What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Edge of Eternity's standard video. And today we are going to have a look at Simic Aggro. Now, I know some of you guys, just like me, keep queuing into like a Simic deck on the ladder. This deck is inspired by that deck list. The deck list that you see right there is a net deck from the MTGA list that is doing pretty good in like the challenges and the leagues. This deck is inspired by it, but in my opinion, improved, because I think that deck, well, it's very powerful. I think there's a couple things that I think are not necessarily optimal in the deck list. And in here, we are trying to make the list as optimal as possible. Something that I am convinced of is that Spyglass Siren in a deck is okay, but something like Simic Might just goes absolutely insane in that deck list. It's a 1-mana 1/1 creature. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, another target creature you control gets +X/+X until the end of turn, where X is this creature's power. I truly think this creature will become a staple in standard going forward in any like green aggressive deck list. It's severely underexplored and insanely powerful, especially if you can find ways to pump up the power of the Simic Might pretty well. And that's exactly what this deck is very capable of doing, with a lot of like 1/1 counter synergies, but also the Xenomorph Imago being played in here. That's what my deck and the net deck have in common. This is a 2-mana 1/3 with landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, target creature has base power and toughness 3/3 until the end of turn. If you control 6 or more lands, it has base power and toughness 6/6 until the end of turn. So the Simic Might makes a great carrier for that like 3/3 power toughness, because you can, you know, attack with the creature or find a way to make it become tapped. You can also do that with like a Subterranean Schooner in here, and then transfer its power onto another creature, which is incredibly powerful. Xenomorph Imago was definitely one of the cards I was super interested in when it got spoiled, and this deck is just fantastic for it. There's also synergy with the Ouroboros, as you can see right here. The 2 Enduring Curiosities and the 3 Ouroboros is what the net deck also plays, because I think these cards are just perfect at like the top end for like a Simic aggro deck list like this. But yeah, the Xenomorph Imago Ouroboros synergy is kind of nuts. Ouroboros is a 4-mana 1/3 plant worm. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you put X 1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. So it's going to grow itself, and if it sticks on the battlefield, it's just going to take over the game and infuse your board with just an uncontrollable amount of power. But one of the really cool curves you can have is Xenomorph Imago and like Ouroboros, for instance, where if you give it base power and toughness 3/3, obviously the creature grows in power, and then your whole board grows in power a lot faster than having to wait on this creature to be able to get like 1/1 counters. But also like Subterranean Schooner, once again, synergizes nicely with the Simic Might, but of course also with the Ouroboros, where you can basically attack with the Schooner, you then get to explore, you can put a counter on the Ouroboros if you don't rip a land off the top, which is nice. So what kind of understands of the Nameless City is in here. Doesn't have the greatest synergy with like Xenomorph or anything, but the map tokens can be really nice for the Ouroboros. And that's kind of like still cool. That's also a Bristly Bill still in here. Bristly Bill is of course powerful, and you have that sweet activated ability for 5 mana where you can double the number of 1/1 counters on each creature you control. It can be absolutely devastating in a deck like this, which is very much capable of giving 1/1 counters to things. But anyways, how my deck is once again a little bit different. The net deck also plays the Floodpit Drowner. We don't do any of that stuff. Instead, I'm also playing like Mockingbirds and Saz's Chocobos. Mockingbird in here can be basically anything you need to be. Copying Simic Might could go insane. Multiple Simic Mights on the battlefield all work with each other and grow each other in size, basically being capable of attacking for a ton of damage really quickly. So Mockingbird sees a great target in Simic Might. But also, like, you could copy Ouroboros, you could copy Sentinel of the Nameless City, or your opponent's creatures, of course, which is the flexibility of Mockingbird, which is great. And have it also, you know, give it flying as well. Another card I really enjoy in here is Saz's Chocobo. Once again, for the synergy with the Xenomorph Imago, which is incredible, because it's literally a 0/1 creature that gets 1/1 counters on it. So the 0/1 makes for a great creature to give it base power and toughness 3/3, because those 1/1 counters stick. So it's very easy for this Saz's Chocobo to swing for a lot of damage really quickly with the Xenomorph Imago, basically making it a lot stronger than it should be. So that was a little bit of a nice little, you know, synergy right there. Also, Mockingbird once again makes a good target for Saz's Chocobo. You can really just get onto the battlefield really quickly and, you know, start growing everything and being fast. That's what you want to do in a Simic aggro deck list. For interaction, we are playing 4 copies of Into the Floodmaw, the net deck's doing it as well. And I am playing 4 copies of Bushwhack too, which is just great. You're fighting something, and also you're finding like a basic land, so it can get you those like landfall triggers that you're looking for. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here. The Simic aggro deck list has been absolutely ridiculous. I ended up getting it into like the mythic, what is it, like mythic top 20 or something. But this is also because it's early on into the season, so not a whole lot of people on mythic. But it had a fantastic win rate with this deck list. And honestly, I think this may be the new cookies. Or it's definitely one of the stronger aggro decks in standard right now. I think it's absolutely insanely powerful and incredibly fun to play on top of that as well. So let's dive into the gameplay and let's see what Simic aggro can do for us in best of 3. I mean, it's a good point to bring up though, chat. Like, I'm not blaming you for that. The mites are going to be interesting to do math with. God, nah, I actually have to use my brain. A nightmare. Literally a nightmare. Okay. This thing is the GOAT though. This thing is sick. So you build black-white pixies for Cosmic Red Zenith. Holy crap, the card can be busted. That card's legitimately broken. Like, people don't even know. Oh, is this band control? Missing out on the land drop, I cry. But we have like 4 bushwhacks in here. I mean, more counters. I fear. Shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. We all know that Into the Flopmaw is basically the greatest anti-control card. God fucking damn it. The curse. The game before Mythic curse, I fear. Really wish that, like, Flopmaw could put something back into our hand, but then it'd be cracked, so... GG's, here comes Yuna. Oh, nah. We got clowned on. No, enjoy your omniscience in your hand, I guess. Yuna with the betrayal. Yeah, a lot about this deck is going to be like min-maxing like damage. Ooh, that's good though. Like the Chocobo with the Genomorph, like that's good though. I kind of don't want to miss out on the counter, I don't think. Then again, they can still play land and replay it, right? Also, we get rid of the fish. That's right. Playing Antifa Landfall based. Okay, what are we looking for here? Chat, I think we're cooking. Officially, I think we're cooking. I think there's something to this. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's something to this. Truly. Truly. I think there's something to this. Turns out 3 flop malls is what we needed. Nah, it's true. I apologize to the Into the Flop Mall community. Actually, perfectly what we needed. Trendy, thank you for the 6. Also, like, Omniscience absolutely sucking ass brought out by Yuna, by the way. We'd love to see it. Okay. What the hell are we looking for? Any graveyard hate we can get, I guess. Plus counter spells. Heritage Rex? Would be better than Flop Moss. I fear. We gotta make room for these cards. Three more cards to cut. Bill, maybe? Ooh. This could be nice. Loving the deck so far. Nah, me too, me too. Having a good time. Little chocobo? Holy shit, we could have like... we could have like 3 chocobos. That's crazy, kinda. But I like the mites working together. I like the mites working together. I'm also a bit worried about getting hit by Pinnacle. Sure, whatever. Let's go here and then mite. We missed out on Landfall Trigger anyways. Okay. Opponent does not know the power of the little mite. This is also cannot be countered. Love that. Go on and fire off Normalize. Ehehe. Okay. This thing is also crazy as like a Valiant enabler for mouse decks, by the way. Like if you're playing Gruul Mice. I think, honestly, I think this little mite, I think people are not respecting it. I think people are not respecting it. I think there is a lot of power. I'm not a big fan of this right now. I really want to miss out on damage though. Not really. It is what it is, y'all. Like I can't stop. Like I can't all of a sudden not, you know. Oh shit, I gotta upload my video still. Ah! I need 5 mana open for that? Dang. I know. Too distracted with making cool deck. Ah! Get it post in a second. Alright, I don't know. Oh man, oh, how the hell do we order it? Like, how is Arena gonna do this? I don't know which one... But then, like this? Oh man, Arena makes that like crazy unintuitive though. I don't know. Does that look right to y'all? Yeah, like MTG Arena just makes that look like shit. That again. So if I go Restless Vinestalk, this is hold on, this says when it attacks when it becomes tapped. So can I I don't know. We'll find out anyway. Well, I mean, do I just make this a 3-3? Like, is that the most, like, optimal thing for us to do? Or make this 8 power? Probably better. Yeah, we're always good like that, I think, right? Well, they're still at 1, but... Okay. Doing alright, doing alright. Getting there. Ugh. Yeah, both get to 1. I thought so too. Yeah. Guess I pay, dude. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I play against them pretty often, I think. We ball. We ball. Okay. A null against VV Cauldron. Yo, they're also playing this a Simic pile. Pause. Yeah, I guess this deck really is gaining a lot of popularity on Arena, huh? I mean, ours is different than the mid-range one. Dude, I really gotta hit a land here. Oh, I see. Fuck's sake. 0 power. It's a mid-range one. No, somebody got like... Somebody got like, 3rd place within a challenge, and I think people are just playing it because it's new, mostly. I mean, that's why we got into it initially, and then, we were like, hey, I mean, that's technically a land, but I need a land. That's how we got into it, and we were like, you know what, we can maybe do this, but better. And now we're checking this out. Flop Mall is just real awkward, but I may just need it here. Okay. I don't want to fall off too much, though. I mean, I was always going to flop mod anyway. Take it. Unfortunately, I get a flop that's trigger. I have to pay 2 to shock that in. No? Dead bird, rip. No, bestie. Bestie, no. I'll go Surak, I think. That's gas, but I don't have mana. I'm just trying to see if I can find a way to get close to a win next turn, maybe? I mean, it depends, of course. They are hitting their land drops. Yeah, we gotta get we gotta maybe get a better gaming chair up in here. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I have like 10 damage laying here, right? So awkward. I got 10 damage here. Fuck. Really awkward. I don't know. And they have a flop mall too. Okay, right. So that changes the vibe a little bit. No, it appears they also have flop mall. So I think it's kind of just done for, but... yeah, they got flop mall. So then I try to like bushwhack something. And they... yeah. They're just gonna like bounce the boat. Nah, I'm like convinced it's flop mall. They play 4 off, we play 4 off too. Oh, what the hell? Oh, because like now, of course, what they do is just bounce the siren, right? And then just go for the kill. So it didn't really matter much. I mean, no less I took like flop mall here. Ah. Like, ooh, blue card. Nope. Play draw div. Play draw div. Yeah, I mean, so far, like, I've played a couple games with this deck, and also the version that the opponent's playing, the net deck, and, like, I've lost twice. Well, I've lost once to the deck. Probably gonna lose this one, too. Because of the way play draw is gonna play out, but... if I had a better gaming chair, I'd be winning the mirrors, though. But the deck is still winning at the end. Even though it may not be doing it for me, but, what else is the vibe? I don't think Schooner is necessarily supposed to be in it. Like, it's not that crazy, yet somehow, I guess, arena players flock to it, which I don't blame them. I'm in the same boat. But it's wild to see. Is wild. I mean, I may as well just bushwhack the siren here. People are hungry for a fun deck. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. I mean, this definitely is what I would consider a fun deck. Definitely fits. Okay. Kind of, it's a banger. It's giving flop maul or flop it drowner. I'm just gonna flash in a curiosity, I think. I'm just passing the turn as sus. Okay. Roboroid is tempting there, but... we'll see. Do you play the play draw diff once again going crazy? Going crazy. surely no Etherize. Well, that's another thing. Like, maybe we need to look into many ways to try and break the mirror. We actually do end up playing Etherize in this deck. Nah. That'd be so crazy. That would be so crazy, right? Play draw div. Okay. Yeah, misjudge Etherize. I don't know. The trenches have to be really deep for me to want to go Etherize, though. I'll take that. The Mockingbird really does feel like a kind of like a little bit of a mainboard mirror breaker, though. We can copy some good shit with that card. Everybody that voted for Mockingbird, you guys kind of are onto something. The Mockingbird believers kind of cooked. Okay. Just a 0-2 ability shutdown. You get nothing. You get nothing. But once again, play draw diff. Like, fuck. No. I'm praying, chat. Is they're gonna be able to use the maps now and stuff. Don't do it. Ah. Bruh. Yeah, we may need to look into mirror breakers. I don't know. No, we have not gotten to that. No, we have not gotten to that. We may need to look into a way to break the mirror, though. I don't know. It's really hard. Fuck. I'm not happy, guys. Because, like, the Sentinels just pick. And it's got Vigilance, too. They're not even playing, they're just boom, sorcery speed. No fucking around. Man, they're really giving up Bristly Bill? I guess they have another bill. Alright, what the hell, sure. No, 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 no. That's not the plan. Well, the one thing we have going for us is, of course, we got a Roboroid. They don't. That's our guy. Our plant. The Roboroid could save. Have you guys seen Orzhov Zenith Pixie? I mean, I mostly see Esper, but you could make Orzhov for sure. Banger alert, real talk. Yo, a Roboroid could clutch. Sorcery Speed Curiosity because Roboid trigger. Clutch it. A Roboroid the Mirror Breaker. Yes. Do it, bestie. Do it. Oh god, Shana. Fuck. Oh no. Damn, they actually boarded that in against us. Fuck. No. No. There's no use. I mean, I guess I would make another map token. That's kind of worth it, I guess. Shit. No. Fuck. Fuck, how do we get this Bessie back online? We have to remove the Tishana. Wee woo. Operation Save a Roboroid. We can get through this. No fight spells. I do have 4 Bushwhacks still, and 4 Floodmaws. That would also put the card online. Bruh. Hold on. Save the bestie. Don't do that. I'm literally putting that on top, not because I want it, because I want this to go to 8. So now you can go into the grave. Right. What the helly? What the helly? No, I'm not too happy with that, actually. Dang. Oh, nah, Bushwhack. I need that myself. Or a Flopmaw. Like, I'll take anything. Anything for an Roboroid trigger here. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I mean, almost, yeah. Damn, they don't want it? Ooh. I mean, like, that's a vibe too, you know? That's a vibe too. Yeah, how does this thing literally reach into space and it doesn't have reach? Sus. Sus. One good game does why? Because they can kill us, or... Interesting. Food for thought, chat. Food for thought. Hold on, let's play this banger instead. Yes. What's the new one? This one right here? I mean, Vinestalk I can at least swing with. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god. If they have landfall triggers, we can just fucking die. You gotta be kidding me, right? Dude. Dude, what is this? Oh nah, chat, we really have to do some math here, honestly. Okay. They have 3 blockers, right? We have 7 attackers, because we're going to swing with Vinestalk. There's no use in lowering the Sentinel's power, because it's got 5 counters on it. So we're probably going to pump up the Might to pump something else up that would trample. So then we have 4 attackers going through. Math just You guys just want me to say fuck it? I mean, if they find a land on the top, we're dead anyway. Alright, fuck it. I don't know. I'm not doing the math. Math is for blockers, guys. That's all. Okay. I wasn't sure. Now I feel like I want to do the math, because I want to know. I want to know. On the draw. But it's not too terrible of a hand. In 2027, Ash will be crafting all the mythics in a set, so she gets gems instead of trying and craft a single rare playset. That's just my faith, honestly. That's my future. Like, at some point, I will just be crafting mythics, so I don't open up fucking mythics. Is that bad? It's not too bad. We're gonna play this one. Dead. Right. This may just be like modeled like aggro or something. Yeah. Alrighty. Good bounce thing on this at least. But the hand is kinda flipping again. Just bounce this. Shit. Bounce that. Man, this fucking life total stressing me out. I guess we could go Sentinel here and then bushwhack something. That's probably the safest thing to do. Fight it. Obviously, like, if they commit a crime, they get it back, but I mean, obviously I'm just passing here because my life total is too low. Fuck. But the second I block this, they get the triggers on this. Uh-oh. Roboroid. Passing. Yeah, that's like the greatest challenge right now. If something gets blocked, they just get the corpses back. We gotta be ready for that. Okay. I keep one. Ooh, double Roboroid. Now we could cook. So this needs to stack right. Hold on. Where's this one? Is that one first and then that one, right, chat? If that resolves first, then that one resolves. Okay. Never know what arena. Vibe. But this just wins. 21 power out of nowhere. That little, like, might thingy is fucking crazy, by the way. Oh, Roboroid also, of course, but, like... that was wild. Alright, I think we want Scavenging Ooze. I think we're not able to Scream to shut down the abilities. I don't think we need Curiosity. I don't think we need that many Schooners. And then... that's nice. That's good, of course. Maybe one of these out. Probably want another Surak. Maybe the Bills? Billiams? I think this could work. B-ball. So I may honestly just bushwhack the thin the deck out because we do have a lot of interaction right now. Let's do it. Let's find ourselves a basic land. There we go. What then? How the fuck have they not played anything yet? That's very unlike mono black aggro to not have a 1-drop or a 2-drop. Oh, they're just on a bunch of corpses or whatever. Right. Let me actually play this banger here, chat. We want to get ourselves a skeleton pirate? Probably then. No. I would rather copy Aeroboroids, but that's kind of... that's kind of like... Is that ambitious? I mean, the thing is, the second I like bounce this thing, if the second I bounce the pirate, the bat's always grabbing the Aeroboroid, right? And I really want the Aeroboroid to be my next play, so I have to bounce the bat. Try. Okay. That was a part of the risk, for sure. Okay. Making moves. I'm gonna copy the bat. See what her hand looks like. Get lifelink on this thing. Corpse of the Lost is such a fucking good card, though. Ow, come on. Like, why is this deck so fucking, like, determined to flood us out? How many games has this been in a row where I feel like we really are just in a terrible spot because we keep flooding out? Despite thinning the deck out with bushwhacks and all that stuff. Not cute. Okay. Yeah. Choco. Yes, make this a... Wait, it becomes a 2/2? Oh, because they got 2 corpses. Ah, not that it matters. I need to nerf its power level anyway. This bat could have been 3 power, by the way. This bat could have been 3 power, chat. Well, like... It's over. 3 power bet, by the way. 3 life every turn, by the way. It's the Amalia. Yeah, Amalia is the fucking captain of the ship, apparently. Apparently, Amalia's in charge. Who did that? Amalia's in charge. She's lurking. Well, guess we're in a shit spot. Damn. I have to just pass. I don't know, we could be dead here. I can't defend myself against, like... We're technically at 3 life. Oh, okay. Shit. This may just be a... Fortunately, they don't have a void trigger, so... Still okay. Oh wait, they did get a void... Oh, they got a void trigger because my shit died. Never mind, I'm stupid. Still alive at 1. The second I block the timeline color, they get the corpses back, etc, etc. I don't really feel comfortable playing Heritage Rex. Well, again, it hates on the graveyard, maybe okay. Nah, dude. Needed to remove the bat. We'll go these guys instead then. Instead of, well, I don't know. May just not be an enable to stream era. Awkward. 1 bill? No, I have oozes already. Less skilled Fred, rip. You can get there too, you know. Damn. Saboteur? Growing these little chocos. Saboteur. Okay. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Gamers, I guess. Gamers. Hey, you got plat. Nice. Nice one. Alright, I'm gonna go Surak here, I think. How much removal could they have, y'all? I don't know. I think at this point we're better off just ignoring the Saboteur for a while. Okay. The fuck was that? Sugar Rush? No way. Sugar Rush top 180 mythic? There's no way, dude. What the hell? Spell order ability. Okay, buddy. Period, I guess. Was it ward discard a card? I may just have to, right? Because at this point I feel like their whole hand is just removal on this one Saboteur and I'm not about to lose to it. Straight up, I'm not gonna lose to that, honestly. They can put some other things on the battlefield. There you go. I was not... all respect to the Saboteur, but I was not gonna lose to that, I fear. Looks acceptable. Stomping Ground. Gruul Aggro, Teamer Battle Crier. Something like that, probably. No built. Okay. It's definitely Battle Crier combo. So I guess we kind of gotta hold on to the flop mall. Okay. Okay. There it is. I gotta bounce something real quick. I honestly think... I think I bounced the Trailblazer because the Battle Crier I have to just destroy. You know? Grow this, grow that. But I don't know if this is like a flop maw or a torch. I have no fucking clue, but it needs to go. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm cool with that. I just need to get that Teamer Battle Crier out of the way. Okay. That's all that matters. Kill it with fire. Let's go, Simic. Let's go, Simic. Okay. Which actually been enjoying the most. Honestly, it may be this deck we're playing right now, because I love a good Simic pile. I love a good Simic pile. I really do. It may be this. Yeah, one of our difficulties is that we obviously are not very known for instant speed removal, which is kind of what you need. I'll show it on Moxield after this game. I think I'm pretty happy with what we've accomplished with this thing. Maybe an Aeroboroid. I wonder if, like, it's that serious we also go and enable the screams. Maybe it's enable the screams over Bushwhacks, though. That may be right. Also, we're not gonna need those lands. Like, we're not gonna miss those lands anyway. It's like based on the way we draw. Like, we're not gonna be needing any of that shit anyway. The curse. I mean, it looks pretty good. Maybe, you know, I'm not saying it. I'm not even saying it. Choco insect synergy. I mean, to be fair, I could just do the might here and then we do these two to get like a Genomorph and a land or something. This could be bad because I don't have any instant speed interaction right now. That goes here. Then we swing. A lot of damage though, 11. I could get board wiped. Genmorph might cute as fuck. Yeah, that's a good interaction, right? I love it. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. So that is here. Go here. But not firing off the Trailblazer is interesting. I mean, I could just bounce it. I just realized I could just bounce it and win, right? Like, what am I doing? Dude, turn 4 kill, by the way. Turn 4 kill, and I don't even think that was like optimal gaming. I mean, can't be too mad at that. I have bushwhacks. Alright, let's get that song going for you. Yeah, I run into them quite often too. I think they just play a lot, you know. Yeah, start over the might. Let's queue into the song right now. It's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna find blue. And then we go here. We get ourselves some mites. Playing Diamond number 29 seems weird. I mean, it's just like arenas like matchmaking at the beginning of the season because there's barely anybody in Mythic. So, yo! Managed to find another land there anyway. Your theory is that Haywire might has been reincarnated into the EOE might. Yeah, honestly. Scissors, thank you for the 6. Standard saved yet? I'm having a good time. Do I just thin my deck out here? I probably do. I probably do. Really, am I thinking best of 3 is significantly reduced matchmaking size? Yep. It is true. It is true, it is true. Trisha Paytas Aquaman. The hem was a big might. What a vibe. Ooh, fancy style. Love that. Pretty. Oh lord. The double flood maw here is not what I'm a huge fan of. Against Sultai Control? Not my fave. Not my fave. Okay. Haywire Might would be a fire name though. Trisha Paytas' next child, Haywire Might. I'm not mad at that. What does this do? Does that bring back the Val? I mean, that's cool. That's kind of cool. I can bounce a bunch of shit for now. You? Hey, who is it? It's our goat. I'll keep that on top. You know, maybe looking for a land with the insect would be better, but... A 21. A 21. Okay, so... They're gonna bring back the dragon. Does it have any spells of Delve? Okay. Well, shit. Well, shit. Who are you? Okay. think we win still, right? Yeah. Chillin'. Very nice. Okay, so just like a... what is it? Like a... Sultai Dragons? I think... Sultai Dragons? The aggression? That's right. That's right, that's right. Maul is a beautiful tempo card. Yeah. It sure is. Looks kind of good. Okay. Looks kind of good. Why doesn't Demir run Flop Maul? They already have so many tempo plays. I mean, ultimately, right, like, removal is good, right? Ultimately, having solid removal is always going to be better, but some decks just don't really have, like, solid removal. I think if you have access to black or white, you never have to bother with Flop Maws. But if you don't, then you kind of want to have, like, Flop Maul can be a really good tempo play. So something like Simic is that, like, these types of decks really benefit from it. You can't just, like, remove something. Land check? Land check? Yeah, fuck that. I don't know. If you want that, you probably, like... I don't know. You probably really want lands, so... we can all suffer together. Oh, this is... it's kind of bad, y'all. It's kind of bad, this. Even out Demir does not have great removal. No, I don't know. I think they still have access to some of the best pieces of removal in the format, right? Shoot the Sheriff is still really good. They still have, like... I mean, they could really take advantage of that void removal thing, too. Yeah, that fucking sucks. There's nothing to do about it, though. Kind of stuck. May just die here because we're not hitting lands. But I'm okay with that. I'd rather die to that than flooding out. Okay. Boats. Shit, I guess we gotta try. Shit, I guess we gotta try. Rip my little birdies. Okay. No, I know, can't even crew. I mean, the insect could've, but... Woo! Go, guys! Gonna try Surak, I guess. Yo, Mac, thank you for the prime. Ain't no way. Oh. Alright. Yeah, that's sad. No, that's not good. Not good, chat. Back it up. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, not gonna lie. I'm thinking about it. It's classic, just like, it's still like dragging control, right? I mean, hey, like, as long as they have nothing, maybe there's a way through. Oh, I can't stop. Alright, I'm packing it up. Never mind, that's enough for me. Looking at 8 cards and grabbing 2, or 8 cards and grabbing 2 of them, I'm good. Thanks. We're good, we're good. Okay, so I have technically 2 mana, but these Mockingbirds kind of doing nothing. So I need some more pressure. Why? What the helly? I mean, I'm keeping that, of course. Like, the chances of us hitting a non-land off the top should be so fucking high, surely. Surely, like, our chances to just draw fantastic are good. Surely. It's about believing. This is the 18-land version. Yep. Yep, that's it. We're already sitting on a 26% chance to rip lands here. Arena just being goofy as hell. Yeah, no shit. Nobody could have seen that one coming. Surak at least replaces itself. Surely we only draw gas. Yeah, no, that's exactly why we keep it. You know? Should be only gas. Okay, this is not a bad setup here. I mean, you can have that. Answer, counter the threat, not the way to draw into it. Depends on what it is, of course. Stock up, kind of a different story. Bruh. The woman was too stunned to speak. I mean, literal X0 Mockingbird? I'm not happy with that. You have to also just be really careful about, like... Yeah. Like... It's such a good card, but it's also not a board wipe, so... You know? It's also not a board wipe, so at the end of the day... I have no choice but to let it go through, I think. Well... Yeah, the chat's always very polite. We love the chat. We love the chat. Being here gives me the strength to do my dishes. Dang. I love that for you. I wanted to clean up this little room for so long, but... Honestly... You're casting it for its creature cost, right? Or is it for its omen cost? Omen cost? I don't know. I guess they spent all their mana, didn't they? So they're casting a creature. So the question here is... What do we pump up? There's arguments for everything. If we're thinking they're removal gamers... They have a lot of removal. Spreading our damage out is good, right? If they have, like, a board wipe dragon, growing Surak would be better. That's the thing, right? Like, if they have that scavenger region, X3, it would be really bad. Makes me want to buff up Surak. They also have Caustic Exile, which is -3/-3 too, right? I'm gonna go for Surak. I think Surak dodges a lot of cards, so... Bruh. I mean, I'm not even mad because we actually have enough mana to swing with that. And they're at 5. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. We're using our powers to flood out for good here. I'm not even mad. That's probably one of the best cards we could have drawn there anyway, based on the amount of mana we had. Yeah, can't complain. Not even mad. What's up, Assassin? How do you draw 6 lands in an 18 land deck? You just gotta be me. You just gotta be me on a cursed day, like... But yeah, also we did keep 4 lands, of course, but yeah. Still weird you, hit him like this. On a rip a mythic wildcard day, yeah. Gibbs, thanks for Prime. So that means we win. You know? Flooding out, never worried. GG's. GG's.